we should talk about the future of our company. So, given the fact that you've been in your position now for 5 years and seen so many different things, what do you think the future of our business looks like?
The 5 years that I've been in this position has been since 2020,
Yeah.
do the math. And it's been a wild 5 years, I think, for just our industry in general. And if you would have asked me 5 years ago where we would be in 2025, I don't think that I would say here. So I think I have learned to keep an open mind and learn that we have to pivot. But I do know that we have great people, the best people. And a lot of them have grown with us from the very beginning. Yeah. Some of our top field leadership, I mean, they've started out, they were green. Mm-hmm. So I just think the future of AJ Kirkwood is really, it's hard to talk about the future with just talking about our people. We have the best.
I couldn't agree more. And like, since we started with the company in 2007, and we think about like our path and how everything worked out for us. And I think that over our 18, 19 years with this company, it's about the people. And I know that this business is a very difficult business. You can make a lot of money. You can lose a lot of money. There's no question about it. But watching our people start to grow their own careers and develop our people from within our company, I think that's going to be a very successful recipe for the company's future. We look around, and I know that our next CEO is at the company. I know that our next COO is at the company, and I know that they just need to be given the autonomy and the chance to do it and the opportunity to do it, just like we were. So it's a trip to talk about the future, though, because it feels like it's just, you're living in it right now.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, we started here nearly 20 years ago, and it's changed, not just AJ Kirkwood, but just the industry has changed so much.
Yeah.
From technology to just California law, just the way we have to do business. I think the most important thing is just knowing that it's okay to make changes and that plans do change.
To be nimble.
Yeah. I think that's what we've learned together over these past 5 years, 5.5 years working together.
I have seen so many different things. The Great Recession, that was not a lot of fun, and then we had to shut down that operation in Texas. But our first 3 years together, they were some of the most challenging I've ever had. And it's just like you look back at getting through a pandemic, and we talk about it now, but like when we were in the moment, like you were having to be a doctor, you were working with other general contractors to go through and try to make heads and tails of what they should be doing on their sites. And then, we had the wildfire situation. We were talking about that earlier, and half of Southern California was on fire. The inflation, the procurement issues, that we couldn't get a piece of switchgear for a year and a half. We didn't write a job for 6-8 months.
Yeah.
We couldn't write any work. And when I look back at that, it gives me such confidence and optimism for the future of this business. You get through and you're developing from within, and you're making a lot of changes within the business, and you're having to go through so many different hurdles in such a concentrated period of time. And we did it.
Yeah.
And we were very successful at doing it. So when we talk about the future of this place, it really is, just as it always has been, it rests and resides with the people. And the people, as long as we continue to focus on providing opportunity, taking care of our customers, and following it, just a lot of what's already been put in place for us, I know that we're going to be very successful.
No, absolutely. I agree with that. And I think that we do a good job of, we do laugh a lot. You have to, otherwise we'll go crazy. I think we learned that over the past 5 years. And we laugh not just with each other, but with several other people at the company. I think that having some humor a little bit every day is healthy.
Have to. And I think like so much, like I remember with prior management and everything else, it was just, you could walk through the office and you can hear a pin drop.
Yeah.
People were just, you could feel that it was not all that much fun to be there. But I think that we have a very good office environment. I think we have a very good field environment, and we do. You got to have fun. I'm so appreciative of the opportunity that Arch and Michelle have given you and I, and in all seriousness and sincerity, I know the future of our company is a bright one. We have an excellent reputation. We have an excellent balance sheet, which is it is the most important thing in the construction business, is to have a strong balance sheet. And Leah, and I mean this, we have you. And you are the best thing that has ever happened to this organization after 30 years. I've been there a very long time. I've seen a lot of people come and go. And the way that you engage our people, and that you genuinely care, you give a shit. And that's how I know that the future of this place is going to be in very good hands. And like, honestly, I see my kids growing up, and I'm trying to enjoy the ride
Yeah.
as much as I possibly can. And I know we've talked about that, because it does go by so fast. And it's just like every single day is filled with 100 different situations, but trying to be present in the moment sometimes. And I know a lot of the things that the company is already doing is going to, it's going to facilitate the longevity of the company. But it's also about being present in the moment sometimes too. Like, you know, we used to come to this place and sit in these huge dinners and just wonder sometimes what the hell was going on. And now we're sitting here as the officers of the company, as directors of the company that we care about and love so much, doing an interview like this. It's been a hell of a ride. It's been a lot of fun.
Well,
So thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Michael. I know I get to tell everybody that I work truly with my best friend. So
It's a lot of fun.
it's been good. And between us and, you know, all the other great people we get to work with, we really are fortunate.